So this story is about being had by a vision. And I had this vision for about 9 years. And it followed me around. And I would see this place in my mind's eye, this beautiful, like, about 40 acres with meadows and gorgeous trees. And I saw swings and horses. And I kept seeing this. You know, it would kind of, I'd wake up seeing this, and I didn't know why it followed me around. But it followed me around for 9 years. One day, this realtor came to me, and she said, look, it's not very professional of me, but there's a place I have to take you. And I said, okay. She says, don't ask any questions. So we start driving down this road, and I see these fields, and I go, wow. And I said, how many acres? She said, 38. I said, 38 acres? How much? And she told me it was like 4 times the amount of money I had to begin this. And I said, why are you bringing me here? And she said, I know it's unprofessional, but I just had to. It was an intuition. So anyway, I had a look around. And again, even though it was a broken down, old, dilapidated sheep farm, I could see the vision superimposed over it. I saw it. It's like, oh my God, this is it. This is the place. So she took me all around, and my cells were just going crazy. You know, this is the place. And I said, oh, but how am I going to ever afford it? So I kind of let it go. And then after a while, it kept coming back in. So I ended up going and meeting some of my friends who were doctors and investors. And I said, come and see this place. And they would come and have a look and go, oh my God, it's a dump heap. It's a junkyard. What are you thinking of? And I said, you can't see it? And they said, no, it's awful. So anyway, after a while, I let the whole idea go. And for a whole year, I just let it. Because even if I could do it, what do I know about renovation? 0. What do I know about running a business? 0. What do I know about taking care of thousands of trees? 0. So what the heck am I doing? You know, like, go away. So one day, Deepak Chopra and Wayne Dyer were in town. They were at the Pan Pacific. This was in 92. I don't know if any of you, no, 94. And I was sat right in the front row. I was up at 6 in the morning in the lineup so I could see the pupils in their eyes. I want to be right in front and hear everything they had to say. I was so excited. And Deepak said something that absolutely blew me away, and I believe that's why I went that day. What he said was pivotal. Absolutely. The next day, I was back on Bowen Island. I was on the boardwalk that goes around the lake, and I was sitting there, and I'd let this go. I'd let this whole idea go as an insane idea anyway. But I'm sitting on the boardwalk, and I asked the question, how may I be of service? And I thought, oh, that's a funny thing to say. What I meant to say was, I need a job. I've got to go back to work. Is it going to be in the corporate world, or what am I going to do? Because it's been 2 years dealing with my husband's affairs and this and that. I need a job, but how may I be of service came out of my mouth. My mind and my heart. So, and all of a sudden I heard, buy the land behind you and begin the retreat center. And I was so mad. I was like so mad. I said, I've been trying for a year. And I went, I stomped off the boardwalk, and as I stepped off the boardwalk, I knew it was going to happen. It was like, it's going to happen. So instead of getting booted out of the bank when they asked me, what's your business plan? Give me the business plan. And I said, I don't have a business plan, but I have a vision. And, they'd say, yeah, thank you, shut the door on your way, out. But this time I went into Van City and I met Lily Wong. And Lily Wong, she said to me, I believe in your vision. So I'm going to give you the money. And actually you should have an extra $50,000 for legal things. And I said, you're going to give me the money? She said, absolutely. I believe in your vision. So 12 weeks later, I had it signed, sealed, and delivered. And that was 18 years ago. And what Deepak said to me that day, does anyone want to know?
Yes.
I'm a fossil. So what Deepak said to me, by the way, he was talking to me in that whole audience. He said that there's something that you do better than anybody else. And if you can find out what that is and do that, you're going to be fulfilled. And I knew that that whole nature and that whole Xenia, the retreat center, was channeled through for me to deliver. So thank you for listening.